Hello and welcome, I'm Anthony Hudson. It's great to have you with us at the North Sydney Open. This should be a classic between the Allies and the Crow Eaters. It's early in the season, but both teams will be keen to build some momentum and bank premiership points. And out they come, led by their skipper. Daniel Harford joins me. Who's your pick today, Harf?
Thanks, Hutto. I'm going with the Allies. I like the way they've been playing lately. They're hard at it, they use the footy well, and they're defensively sound. This is a match they'll fully expect to win.
Fair enough, Harf. Thanks for that. The coin toss is about to take place. We've been looking forward to this one all week, and now the moment has arrived. The big men fly. Darms. Can he find a teammate? Time for the Crummers to go to work. Snap at goal. Good looking kick. It's home.
On the board with his first, that'll boost his confidence.
The Allies are off to the ideal start. Carpenter wins it down. Cowell. The midfield battle's so important. You can't question his commitment. He's got it!
The Crow Eaters might think about an early adjustment here. They are looking very vulnerable.
The Allies are playing with confidence and flair early. Carpenter punches it out of the ruck. Grace. Grant had some assistance. Clark runs onto it. He's run into trouble. The kick was centimetre perfect. Beasley. This is good ball movement. Can he hit a target? Carroll making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Quality delivery by foot. His field kicking is normally first rate. Carpenter thought his way through it. East. He might have thought about the corridor. Barreau couldn't quite. Evans. Dudley gathers in the centre square. Throws it on the boot. Desperate defence. Cannizaro. It's there!
They moved that ball beautifully indeed. They're hard to defend at their skillful best.
It's a handy buffer they've established. Carpenter wins the tack. Grace. That's a bruising tackle. Can he be the fire starter? East spoils. Dudley, not a lot of space to work with. No easy exit. Carpenter, he just dropped it.
Tries to take him on and loses.
Cowell. Normally delivers. Cameron. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Good disciplined defence. And a moment for the players to catch their breath. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
The Allies have looked to be positive and their foot skills have been very sharp early.
Dudley, East. That's skillful. Evans lays it off. Clever kick. Grant at half forward. They're all over them early. That didn't travel far enough. He's missed.
If they can keep running and taking the game on, there's no reason why they can't create lots of opportunities in front of goal.
Beasley brings it back in. He's hit up the lead. The Crow Eaters looking shaky early. Evans spoils. Andronico, bit of a nothing kick. Johnston, it's a hot footy. Great tackling technique there. Gundry showing his skills. Bella loves the hard stuff. Errant hand pass, and they've turned it over. He's wrapped up. Cowan. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Cameron drops into the hole and marks.
They should be on the board with a goal.
What's he got on offer? No one can mark, and they see it out.
The Crow Eaters need to find a way to slow the game down and gather their composure.
The two big men do battle. Grace, East, in the right spot. He'll feel that one. You can see their confidence growing. Evans, boot to ball just in time. Defence 101 there. Belcher, he's under close attention, going for territory. Cameron uses the body well. They're moving the footy quickly. Can't take it. Grace is calm in a crisis. East at halfback. Deacon, what can he do with it? Lowers the eyes. They're looking good. Unable to get it inside 50. The Crow Eaters might be able to start something. Andronico gets his kick despite the heat. Beasley. Probing ball. They're moving the footy well here. Into the pocket he goes. Kemp marks. That's hard to stop.
Sometimes taking these half chances can make all the difference.
Can he bend this through? Yes, he can.
That will do his conference the world of good to start like that.
The Crow Eaters have steadied. Carpenter gets his hand to it. Cowan, he's caught. Hable. It's no place for the faint-hearted. How will the umpire see this? The Allies are playing some great footy. Dudley going at his first, and he's got it.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Allies have made a dominant start. Good ruck work. Cowan. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Carpenter. He's so clean with the footy. Evans is like a magnet in that forward line. They've got it deep. That's great play.
To make it effectively a 5-goal game.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Beasley to bring it in. That's an impressive mark. Doesn't often waste it. Cameron. Searching kick. Gundry is so strong one-on-one. They desperately need this. Grant spoils.
Rushed over, and now they can reset.
Back into play. Honours the lead. The Allies are bringing great energy. Evans, it's a tough game. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Carpenter with a deft tap. Bella, good thinking and good execution too. That's a shocker. That kick had nothing going for it.
This will be coming back. It's out on the full.
They're playing with purpose and poise. Grace wins the contest hands down. He's got an option in the centre square. Canizaro, Evans. The Crow Eaters are chasing tail. Leaves it behind. The Allies have denied them the corridor. Into the middle with the kick. Gundry, what can he manufacture? He's been busy so far. Kemp is the man on the spot and is marked.
This is an opportunity to settle some anxieties and get their teeth into the contest.
They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
He's looking ominous already. It might just be a bag on offer today.
They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. Carpenter wins the hit out. Grace kicks inside the forward 50. Second effort needed. Canizaro. Barreau runs in and bangs it home.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. Punch clear. Grace. He's suddenly a popular man. Andronico runs onto it. Dorizzi desperate to win it back. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Who can get the clearance? Isles. The Allies under great pressure. That's well played. Ignoring the corridor for now. Deacon knew the tackle was coming. No way through there, and they'll reset. Carpenter slaps it out. Isles. Grace. Dudley working hard and being rewarded. Inside 50 with the kick. Cannizaro has a vice-like grip. What a first turn they're having. They've got a problem now.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
The Allies are going from strength to strength. They've got all the answers at the minute.
The Crow Eaters need to get cracking. It's been a poor start. Carpenter with the tap. Isles. Who's at home? Lang fumbles it. Cannizaro. 3 in a row coming up. What a patch they're having.
They're certainly giving their fans great value. That's 7 goals for the quarter and a pretty impressive highlights reel.
The Crow Eaters are on the precipice. They desperately need to ignite. Carpenter wins it. He's stopped in his tracks. They've put themselves under pressure. Manages to find a teammate. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Andrews. Great work ethic to push forward and present. Chisholm is a rock in defence. The Allies have started well. They've got winners all over the park. Grace is hard to beat one-on-one. Isles. Hable sees an opportunity and plays on. Incisive handball. Chisholm. Can he get a kick away? Beasley takes it on the half-back flank. They'll contest in the centre square. Andrews. Might be time for one more score here. Gundry is a beacon in that forward line.
Kicking at his first.
Looks good. He's steered it through.
Showing exactly why they want the ball in his hands.
They've broken the run of goals at the other end, but they need a run of their own now. Carpenter wins it. They have a good understanding, those two. The Crow Eaters will be relieved to hear the siren because they'll get the chance to reset. They've got their work cut out for them to get back into this one. Time to check in with Gary.
The Crow Eaters have been outworked so far. They'll look to their leaders to drive a step up in intensity. It's not always about the obvious things. It's also the knock-on that releases a teammate, the extra effort to effect a smother, the gut running to lay a shepherd. When you're in that mindset, you give yourselves a great chance.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Gets the kick away. Badly Kelly tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Attracted a crowd. They've bottled it up. Carpenter is giving him a bath. It's there!
If they keep getting this kind of supply, the scoreboard's going to get real ugly.
They are giving them a hiding so far, but there's still time for them to turn it around. Carpenter has been dominant in the ruck. Terrific tackle. The Crow Eaters need to make inroads soon. Grant takes an excellent grab. Some indirect ball movement here. That's a strong mark. The Allies playing like winners. Barreau, Chisholm running in support. Heads towards the half-forward flank. He's normally better than that. Just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up. Good-looking kick. Carpenter leads his opponent. Delivers it inside 50. Punched away. He put himself in the line of fire. He'll be sore in the morning. Dudley has one already. Now it's 2.
They're going on their merry way here. This could be over by half-time.
The Allies have got it on their terms. Carpenter wins the tap. Isles, Dudley, Evans. Well done. He just keeps racking up disposals. Buchner in the clear and marks uncontested.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
The defenders are entitled to be annoyed with their mids. They're under all kinds of pressure.
The Allies, in this form, would challenge anybody. Carpenter wins it out of the centre. Grace leading from the front. Cowan, that's a big play. It's a dominant display. Well played.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under, not nearly enough pressure.
Goes Goldwood, and he's off target.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
Bella brings it back in. The kick was centimetre perfect. Kicks to centre wing. Jepson dishes it off. Belcher picking their way through. Grace spoils. The Allies are red hot at the moment. East on a lead. Away he goes. They're a big chance here. Jones marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
The Allies are working harder at the present time, and they're reaping the rewards.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
They're really opening them up, and right now they have no answers to the onslaught.
The Allies showing why they were well back to win this match. The big men fly. Isles, he ran into a brick wall. Boucher takes the hand pass. Beasley. Not a great kick, and the umpire will throw it back.
How's it look down there, Gary?
It's no surprise that the team that's using the ball better is the one winning the match.
Carpenter showing his skills. Isles, he's under close attention. He's missed. Chisholm heads to the pocket. The Allies having a great patch. And they're away. Who's front and centre? Clark. It's a hot footy. Carafa under pressure. Solid tackle. Buchner, ever reliable. That's not ideal. Look at him go. Good kick. No one can mark. Exxon. The Allies guarding the corridor. Clark, great hands there. Can he impose himself on the match? Dudley. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Carpenter had his measure today. Isles. Grace read it well and intercepted it on centre wing. Bella. Great play. Clark has got off the chain. Heads for the pocket. Kemp drops into the hole and marks.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
2 already today. Can he make it 3? You bet he can.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
Underway once more. Carpenter wins it. Grace. It's a tough game. Boucher navigated the traffic. Gundry. He's done brilliantly. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
Would be an understatement to say they need this.
Good-looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Crow Eaters have given themselves a glimmer of hope. Gundry gets his hand to it. Beasley. Good thinking and good execution too. Clark. Boucher. That could be a goal-saving tackle. This for 3 on the trot, and he steers it through.
It eases the pressure on the forwards when you have midfielders chipping in.
The Crow Eaters haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Carpenter punches it out of the ruck. Buchner read it best. No one can mark. Jones, he's already got one. Now he's got two.
The Allies can mix it with anyone playing like this.
The Crow Eaters are on the canvas. Gundry with the tap. Buchner is there in the clinches. Crosses the paint. Can they catch them out on the turnover? He's generally a good kick. He's hit up the lead. Heads towards half forward. Jepson had his name written all over it. Exxon. Beasley. This is much better. Punched away. Johnston. That won't make the distance. Darms gets back and should repel. It was always his. That'll be play on. Chisholm. Their ball movement has been impressive. Dudley. What a game he's having. Buchner working hard and being rewarded. The Allies look well drilled. Punched away. Evans. It's a desperate tackle. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Carpenter wins it. Dudley. Snap around the body. It's there!
Who'd want to be a defender when the ball's coming down with such regularity?
The Allies go on their merry way. The two big men do battle. Beasley heads for full forward. Thumped away. Grant. Chisholm. He doesn't waste many. Hable. The Allies can smell blood. Barreau looking to extend this margin. Cowell. That's good work rate. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
They're just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
The Allies are playing supreme footy at the moment. Can they keep it going? Punch clear. Buchner met solidly. Cowell. Hable. Towards full forward. Jones has been a real live wire.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
That's close. He liked it off the boot.
Some good work to create that shot on goal, but unfortunately, the finish let them down.
Beasley brings it back in. Honours the lead. Can they get something going? Thumped away. Deacon. He's caught. Carpenter inside 50 with the kick. Jones had it and lost it. Cowell bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
The Allies are going from strength to strength. Everything they touch turns to goal.
The Crow Eaters are having one of those days. Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. Good ruck work and good roving too. Jepson can go back and shoot at goal. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Some of the delivery has left a bit to be desired. A chance to clear now. Clark says thank you very much. Inside 50 with the kick. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
Tough angle. It'll take his best.
This will be a close thing.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. Carpenter is giving him a bath. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? It's hard to find a winner for them today. Beasley read it well and claims the mark. Set sail for home, and he is delivered.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
They've pulled a couple back now, but still plenty to do if they're to get back into this one. Beasley, Gillard, he's besieged. Gundry closed him down. Boucher. East wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. The Crow Eaters forcing them out wide. Towards half forward with the kick. No one can mark. Jones, he's run into trouble. The Allies got off to a fast start and they've kept the foot down. This match appears at their mercy. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Allies might be eyeing off a percentage boost here. Players don't tend to speak about that, certainly not at half-time, but they keep it in the backs of their minds. Of course, the first thing they've got to do is kill the contest, and you'd imagine the first goal here would probably achieve that.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Gundry looking for territory. Bella, he's set upon. Beasley. No one can mark. Badly Kelly fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. It's online. Will it have the carry?
The Crow Eaters have obviously had a tough day, but that was much better play.
Well, I won't say they're on their way back, but this has been much better just lately. Gundry wins it out of the centre. Cowham fighting hard. Dudley. Belcher affects the turnover. And we will do it all again. Carpenter with a deft tap. Hable cops some unwanted attention. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Carpenter has been dominant in the ruck. They've got good chemistry, those two. Grace throws it on the boot. This might be going through. It is a real team lifter.
The Crow Eaters are in real danger of taking a big percentage hit now.
The Allies can sense a soft kill here. Gundry smashes it out of there. Beasley has been a shining light. Johnston, he'll feel that one. Andrews looking to pull one back, and that's exactly what he's done. Well played.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
The Crow Eaters are just hanging in there, but they need to string some goals together. The big men fly. Grace, Isles, he's everywhere at the moment. Punched away. Jones in towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work.
An ugly-looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
Beasley heads to the pocket. What can they muster from the back half? I've liked his game today. Andronico is a dynamo. Badly Kelly. This is more positive. Jepson. No one can mark. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. They'll need to be more careful than that. Hable on a lead. Goes very wide. Andronico spoils. Evans. One behind.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there, and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Bella goes towards half-back. Quality delivery by Foot. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Evans spoils.
How's it look down there, Gaz?
The Crow Eaters will have plenty to work on during the week. Not many elements of their game have functioned well today.
Dudley drives it inside the forward 50. Punched away. Evans. It's a goal.
He'll be relieved to have converted that one after a couple of misses, no doubt.
This one might be settled now. Carpenter had his measure today. Isles. He's suddenly a popular man. Buchner. The defence is disorganised. The Crow Eaters under great pressure. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Who can get the clearance? Grace. It's no place for the faint-hearted. We will do it all again. Carpenter showing his skills. Beasley. Clark. DeRizzi spoils. I don't think he meant to smother it. Jepson. The forwards have been starved lately. Can they make the most of this? And we'll have a throw in.
Gary, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Crow Eaters aren't doing their forwards any favours here. It might be time for the coach to switch things up.
Grace. Isles. Good thinking and good execution too. The Allies continue to do as they wish. Evans drives it inside the forward 50. They've given it back. feeds it out. Attracted a crowd. The umpire circles and decides to ball it up. Can they create a shot on goal from this stoppage? Carpenter has rucked tirelessly. Dudley, Canizaro has 2 today. Make it 3.
Good teams need goal-kicking midfield, and he's certainly one of those.
The Crow Eaters might need to crack open Plan C in a minute. Carpenter wins it down. Isles on the same page as his ruck. Barreau, desperate defence. Buchner, it's a goal.
They're queuing up for goals now. This is a rout.
The Allies have kicked the pass 3 and they're looking formidable. Carpenter palms it down. Grace, Dudley. They cannot keep him quiet. Isles drops into the hole and marks. This is getting ugly. Well played.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
Heads for home. It's close. What does the goal umpire say?
They had to be patient, but they were able to pick their way through and eventually score.
The Crow Eaters will be burning the tape of this match. Carpenter wins it. Isles. He'll be sore in the morning. Clark. Inside 50 with the kick. Lace out. Great footy. Playing for pride now. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin. Grant spoils.
The Allies have had a lot more ball, and it's translating on the scoreboard.
Carpenter wins it. Grace knew the tackle was coming. Good build-up. Cowham only knows one way. Can he find a teammate? Time for the Crummers to go to work. Evans, Buchner couldn't burst through. Gentile runs onto it, and they're out of trouble. Canizaro takes an excellent grab. They're hungry for more. Punched away. Barreau made the footy his. Terrific tackle. Dudley. That's not a mark. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
It's one thing to be outclassed, but this is starting to get a real stench about it.
The Crow Eaters are having a nightmare. Carpenter gets his hand to it. Grace. He'll be annoyed by that. He's hit up the lead. The kick was centimetre perfect. Maybe he could have gone himself. Gillard. They've worked it well.
He'll expect to convert this.
Snaps at goal, but it's off target.
Gee, he'll be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Carpenter tasked with the kick in. Grant working hard and being rewarded. He might have thought about the corridor. Hahn. It's a tough game. Hable. He's not giving up. Andronico gathers on the forward flank. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. That could be a goal-saving tackle. Andrews. He's got it.
On the board with his first. That'll boost his confidence.
Back in the middle. Punch clear. Cowham. Under pressure. Dudley. Good tackle. They're going nowhere and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. Carpenter. The winner there. Beasley. Exxon. Bella. Not a lot of space to work with. Neither side able to clear the footy. The two big men do battle. Cowham trying to find a path. Grace absorbs the pressure. Buchner. Jones. Snap at goal. Good looking kick. It's home.
The Crow Eaters are all at sea trying to defend them. They're scoring almost at will.
The Allies are irrepressible. What a day this is turning into for them. Carpenter is giving him a bath. He's wrapped up. Dudley. Buchner. He's under close attention. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Carpenter, the winner there. Grace. It's a hot footy. Normally delivers. Andrews. Gary Ablett Sr., eat your heart out. Jepson in the clear and marks uncontested. Johnston, all's well that ends well.
Brett and Buddy, you'd think.
He converts and narrows the margin.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
Can they get that scoreboard looking a bit more respectable? Carpenter punches it out of the ruck. Grace, he ran into a brick wall. Throws it on the boot. Barreau needs help. This is a joy to watch. They're toying with them now. Cowham couldn't quite. He's caught. Dudley, he can smell a goal from a long way off, but his kick is astray.
That's his first blemish. He's been kicking very well.
Bella tasked with the kick in. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball.
Lots to analyse, Gaz. What stands out?
It's not always as simple as win more ball and win the match, but it looks that way today.
Good ruck work. Gillard. No easy exit. Isles.
Missed the target by a long way.
Deacon got a fist in. Dudley was committed to the contest. Crunching tackle.
The Allies are playing a great brand of footy. They're getting the ball inside 50 consistently and reaping the rewards for it.
Rucks go at it. Isles. How will the umpire see this? Stoppage coming up on the wing. Carpenter slaps it out. Isles. Cops some unwanted attention. Boucher. Deacon wins it back. Does well under pressure. Can't take it. Honours the lead. Bit of a nothing kick. Bella in the clear on centre wing. Towards the boundary line. Carigliano. They're moving the footy quickly. Punched away. You can't question his commitment. Grant is calm in a crisis. Dudley saw that coming. Chisholm, can he hit a target? Carigliano spoils. Isles. That's a bruising tackle. Clever kick. This is good ball movement. They've got them on the overlap. They're putting on a clinic. The Allies are playing some great footy.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
He's kicked beautifully at goal today. His confidence must be soaring.
The Crow Eaters are shot. What a debacle it's been. Carpenter has been dominant in the ruck. The Allies have been magnificent. I'm not sure anyone could stop them in this mood. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
The Crow Eaters are playing for pride now, but they'll want to save some percentage as well. You never know how important that could end up being. At the end of every season, there are invariably teams separated only by percentage on the ladder. So it's crucial to maximise the damage when you're winning and minimise it when a game is lost.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Grace, so influential today. Carpenter, it's hard to defend ball movement like this.
Straight in front, should not miss.
No trouble at all.
His work ethic is exemplary, and so is his goal kicking. 5 goals straight now.
The scoreboard's about to fall over, it's so lopsided. The big men fly. Isles closed him down. They're still cracking in hard, deep into this match. Carpenter had his measure today. Clark, what can he manufacture? Grant wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. The Crow Eaters have denied them the corridor. Searching kick, turned over on centre wing. His field kicking is normally first rate. Chisholm spoils. Hable, that sloppy play. He stopped in his tracks, outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. They're a delight to watch. Andronico clears the area. Grace. The umpire says he had no prior. Carpenter gets his hand to it. Cowham He's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
Well, what more can you say? We're running out of superlatives here.
The Allies have been magnificent, but they haven't had much opposition, to be fair. Carpenter wins it down. Met solidly. Grace, he's set upon. That's good vision. That'll be play on. It'll be a goal one way or another. It's dropped short, but it matters not.
Already got one today.
He's got it!
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Allies are having a lot of the play and making it count too. Carpenter has rucked tirelessly. Cowell, Isles. He's besieged. This is a hotly contested footy. Hable. He's suddenly a popular man. What's he got on offer? The Allies moving the ball well. They're irrepressible at the moment. No one can mark. Barreau. It's a goal.
It hasn't been his best day, certainly, but he's still found ways to impact the match.
The Crow Eaters will be campaigning for mulligans after this. Carpenter wins it out of the centre. Isles. Cowell. He hasn't kicked it very well. Never looked like being a goal. Goes wide with the kick. Good thinking and good execution too. Doesn't often waste it. Second effort needed. That's poor play. Kicking for his first. Defence 101 there. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
Gaz, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Allies will take a lot of belief from this, not only because of the win, but the way they've gone about it. They put plans in place and executed it.
These defenders are going to have to tighten up. They've been giving them way too much space.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Carpenter gets his hand to it. He's run into trouble. Dudley. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Carpenter with a deft tap. He'll be sore in the morning. Hable. The Crow Eaters have been caught napping. They're bloodthirsty today. They're a pleasure to watch.
The Allies continue to display a greater work ethic than their opponents, despite having the game parcelled up.
Can he bend this through? Yes, he can.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
The Crow Eaters will want to put the tape and the stat sheet straight in the bin. Carpenter showing his skills. Cowell. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Hable thought his way through it. Andronico making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Terrific tackle. The Allies look like scoring every time they go forward. Who can get the clearance? Desperate defence. Isles fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. This is great pressure footy. He's missed.
A fine passage of play, didn't get the finish it deserved.
Bella to bring it back in. Quality delivery by foot. That's not 15. What can they generate? East spoils. Hahn. Ball spills free in the tackle. Leaves it behind. Cowan in the centre square. Hable at centre half forward. They're playing with purpose and poise. Isles fumbles it. Clark, delightfully done. Bella in the right spot. That's skillful. Punched away. Deacon. Will the umpire pluck a free kick?
The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
Not a lot of positives today. East went bang. Bound. That 4-0 forward amounts to nothing. Jepson pounces. It's a goal.
It's a gift, really, and he's taken full advantage.
This has been a real smashing. Can they paper over a few cracks? Carpenter gets his hand to it. Cowan read it well. Deacon. Isles gets his kick despite the heat. Buchner working hard and being rewarded. They've got winners all over the park. Canizaro going for a half dozen. He's got it! 6 of the best.
The Allies have been wonderful, obviously, but you have to feel sorry for their opposition. They've been obliterated.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Carpenter wins it down. Cowan, well done, great commitment. An ill-directed hand pass. Good-looking kick. The Allies have winners everywhere. Isles, Evans commands the footy.
Going at his second.
Leans back and drills it.
The defenders are entitled to be annoyed with their mids. They're under all kinds of pressure.
The Allies with 2 on the bounce. Carpenter is giving him a bar. Solid tackle. Carigliano runs onto it. Clark, Beasley. Spud Brawley would have loved that one. Cameron, it's a tough game. Gundry, he's wrapped up.
And finally over the line.
Away he goes. Carpenter brings it back in. That's a strong mark. They're leading them a merry dance. Hahn. The Allies finishing strongly. Andronico spoils, and they see it out.
Lots to analyse, Gaz. What stands out?
The Crow Eaters have really got to cut down on their turnovers. They're their own worst enemy at the moment.
The 2 big men do battle. Andrews in the thick of it as ever. The kick was centimetre perfect. Ignoring the corridor for now. He's normally better than that. The Allies have won it back. Grant goes laterally. East marks on centre wing. Good handball. Hahn. The Crow Eaters are chasing tail. Andronico spoils.
Gary, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Allies are putting the opposition's defenders under all sorts of pressure, and the forwards are making it count on the scoreboard.
Attracted a crowd. Cowan, Evans. 3 in a row coming up. What a patch they're having.
There aren't many teams who can go with them when they're playing like this. They're firing on all cylinders.
The Allies are giving them an absolute smashing. Good ruck work. Isles is a real pocket rocket. Dudley, Evans in the clear and marks uncontested. Towards the goal mouth. They're running rings around them.
The Allies have been ruthless today. It's been an awesome performance.
He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
10 goals in a quarter. You don't see that very often. They've given them a hiding.
The 4 points have been gone for a while, but this is hurting their percentage too. Carpenter has been dominant in the ruck. Isles. Who's front and centre? Grant. He's got 2 already. It's a goal.
3 goals straight, and he's certainly making the most of his opportunities.
A nice percentage boost coming up. Carpenter palms it down. Isles. Dudley. Grant has it within range. The Crow Eaters have no answers. We're watching a very good side here.
The Allies are keen to make the absolute most of this, and why not?
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
Those are the kinds of opportunities you really need to take.
Beasley tasked with the kick in. Good work rate. And they're away. Cameron. Moving the footy laterally. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. The Crow Eaters guarding the corridor. It's a dominant display. East. Got to get it forward now. He just keeps racking up disposals. No easy exit. We'll have a forward 50 stoppage. Chance for a late goal. Carpenter had his measure today. Cowan. That could be a goal-saving tackle. None shall pass, and we're just about out of time. Rucks go at it. He's under close attention. Buchner. It's there!
They're really opening them up, and right now they have no answers to the onslaught.
The Allies, in this form, would challenge anybody. The big men fly. Isles, leading from the front. Another forward 50 entry. Jones, Barreau, knew the tackle was coming. Gillard, might be time for one more score here. He hasn't been himself today. They're breaking down across half forward. 100-point wins don't come along very often, but that is the case today. They'll enjoy the review of this match. On behalf of Daniel Hartford, Gary Lyon and myself, Anthony Hudson, we hope you've enjoyed this match and we look forward to your company again soon.